Hello. Good to see you.
Hey there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein, and today we're talking about the Hunters in Black. These guys come all throughout the later half of the game and through the depths and through several of the later half of the game areas. They come in four different flavors. Well, okay, they come in five flavors, but four main varieties. They come in a bayonet flavor, a black greatsword flavor, a one-handed flavor, a one-handed flavor with a shield, and then they have a halberd version. These guys do not possess a black hammer, which is, whoops, that was a mistake, which is very, very sad that there is no such thing as a black hammer in our inventory. These guys do drop the weapons that they actually use when they attack. Uh, there is the black saber. You get this first from the first guy in the Cathedral of the Sacred Blood. He's sitting there and waiting for your arrival, and you get a regen activation factor from him, and he does drop the Black Saber. The Black Greatsword, I've shown you guys where to get this weapon on the channel here at different points in time. It's a fantastic weapon, best weapon in the game, and I would highly recommend picking one up when you find it. The Black Halberd, here we go. This weapon is dropped. It's a very late game kind of weapon, so once you get it, you might have already had your build solidified or something at that point, and you may overlook it. However, this is a fantastically strong weapon in the game. Again, there's no black hammer, unfortunately. And then the black bayonet is like a mini libertador. It is a very, very, very good, very, very strong bayonet. Um, it does have fairly short range though, and fairly slow moving bullets, but the damage is very, very high on this black bayonet as well. So these are very, very good weapons. These guys are very formidable enemies. They hit like trucks, and they absolutely can wipe you out in 1 or 2 hits, if they so choose. They all have different move sets, and they all have different kind of AoE, small AoE area damage that they can do with each of their weapons. The most dangerous of these fellas is the shield bearing one-handed sword black hunters in black, because those guys just absolutely shred. They all have different HP values. However, at minimum difficulty at 0 star, they have 6,467, all of them. Bayonet, one-handed sword, black greatsword, everything. They all share the same health pool. However, when you get here to max difficulty, they all change their health values around, and some of them are more dangerous than others. However, the dude in the cathedral where you get the activation factor, he is the one that has the most HP out of any of these guys in the game. He has 31,667. That is double their normal regular health pool, and he is very, very, very dangerous. So watch out for that guy. Make sure you kill him, and kill him fast. Okay, so for as far as these guys are concerned, I will let you here at the beginning for a little exhibition of just how fast these guys can kill you, or you can kill them. Okay. So it's a kill or be killed kind of scenario here with these guys. They are not the most incredibly armored enemies in the game, but they are absolutely incredible for their damage. As you saw there, he hit me twice, I hit him twice, we both did incredible amounts of damage, so on and so forth. But these guys are absolutely no joke once you come across them, and you will absolutely be wishing and hoping that you knew what we're going to talk about here, because their physical resistances, they have a 25% resist to slash, so anybody going through here with an actual one-handed weapon will do 25% less damage than what the card says just right off the bat. And that's multiplicative with your weapon modifiers for each swing of the sword. since you're doing less than 100% for the first two, you're doing, you know, like 30% less damage until you get to the third swing of the weapon. So you could be doing, you know, 400 damage here instead of 600. So keep that in mind if you're going for slash. Absolutely the worst thing you could be doing. For crush, they have a 10% resist to crush. So if you're doing something like the Argent Wolfblade here, 786, and you'd take 10% off of that, so you'd be doing about 700 or so. If you pair it with the weapon modifiers themselves, then that goes down to 81%. So you lose 20% right off the bat. So you're doing 140 less than what the card says here. So you'd be doing 640 instead of 786. So that's kind of unfortunate. But at Pierce, they have a minus 25% weakness to Pierce. So if you're doing something like the Impaler here, 1272, and I have a 90% modifier for the first strike of the weapon, but then I get that 25% increase to my damage, which is absolutely insane. So I actually get up to about 1500 or so on the first strike of the weapon, which is so very good. So Pierce all the way. Don't do anything else, just go for Pierce and you will do exceptionally well. For the elements, they have a 20% resist to blood weapon, and so this basically is nullified by their defenses. For fire, they have a 40% strength, 40% resistance to fire. Don't be doing fire. This will negate your damage. And ice, frost, they have a 10% weakness, a minus 10% weakness to ice damage. So pierce and ice is what you want to do. And lightning weapon, they have a 70% resist to lightning. So very, very, very bad if you go about that. So between lightning and fire, that's 110% resist. And when you use both of those, that's 140% increase. So that's 140 minus 110, that's 30%. So you'll be having a minus 70% to your damage if you use fire and lightning together, which will be a really, really bad day for you. So don't be doing that. Their order of, precedence for the status debuffs is Numbing Mark. They are exceptionally weak to stun. Binding Mark is number 2. They are fairly decently weak to slow value. Then Inhibit, and then Venom at the last. So if you're trying to poison them, they do have quite a bit of Venom resistance, so watch for that. It will take about 4 to 5 to 6 anywhere in there, different strikes to get these guys poisoned before you can reap the benefits of that 30% damage that the Venom will do. Now these guys come in all kinds of flavors, as I said, and their HP values are all over the place. So the one-handed sword dudes are at the top of the list. They have 15,833. As I said, the guy in the cathedral has double that at 31,667 HP. The Bayonet boys are number 2 on the list. They have 11,100 HP. And the Black Greatsword dude and the Halberd guys are at 8,700 and about 50 or so. The Black Greatswords are a little bit more than the Halberd boys. The Halberd boys are the weakest in the game for these hunters in black, but they all have absolutely devastating attacks. Now they do buff up their lightning weapon when they're kind of in a mid to longer range from you. They may choose to buff up, and that is where Inhibit comes in handy. You can get rid of that lightning buff for them. If they do that, then just go for lightning defense and you'll be invincible. However, they also have a something like Rage of Perkunas, something like this, or Plasma Roar. It's something like that. It's a lightning attack, and it is very, 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 very devastating, but it is a crush attack. So if you're looking for defense on that, lightning crush is what you will want to defend against that attack. Now, the one-handed sword dudes have a dash across the arena, Let me see if I can actually get one of them to do that. They are absolutely crazy devastating. The Bayonet boys have um, a ninja kick where they will kick you in the face. That is almost a one-hit, one-kill, especially in later in the um, what is that, in the towers. Let's see. Yeah, let's go here. And in the Tower of Trials, you will get to the Bayonet boys and they will ninja kick your face in, regardless of what you are trying to do. And it is a very devastating attack. Okay, let's teleport over to the entrance and we'll get the one-handed sword boy and we'll see if he actually does his zoomy attack, because his zoomy attack is absolutely crazy and it will one-shot you. Absolutely. Let's see here. Here he comes. Yep, there it is. That's his zooming attack. It is a very powerful attack. You should absolutely watch for that. Dodge out of the way, or absolutely stop them in their tracks with some kind of crushing attack. So that is an absolutely devastating attack. You do not want them to be doing that at any point in time because of how absolutely crazy attack that is. Okay, let's see if he'll do it here. Whoops. If he'll do it from this distance. Nope. The one-handed sword guys are the absolute worst. They are super dangerous. They have a pancaking attack that they can do. They will absolutely flatten you. The shield guys have like kind of an AoE around their shield. Let me go show you those guys. And they are absolutely super devastating in how they go about engaging you, because they go for a shield bash most of the time. And even though these guys aren't mini bosses, the only mini boss is the Hunter in Black in the Arachnid Grotto. These guys do feel kind of like actual bosses when you come across them, especially especially these guys over here. These two fellas paired up together are absolutely devastating. So let's see here if we can get rid of this guy. Yep, absolutely killer. Okay, somehow he missed me there. Okay, here comes the one-handed boy, and he is absolutely killer. Okay. Okay, good. We got a backstab. That is his pancaking attack. That will absolutely kill you. Okay, there's his shield bash and is paired with his one-handed strike. Absolutely devastating. The shield guys are absolutely terrifying. If you run into one, poison him and run away, or something like that, or take him down with Pierce Ice very quickly. And remember, they are very weak to stun. So if you are going for something like this, you can absolutely stun them into oblivion. Now it will be in your best interest if you go for something where you are, you know, going for a dex sort of a setup. So something like this, paired with Pierce and Ice, you can do some really great things just by going for a backstab here. So let's see, Sharpen Fangs, yeah, whatever, all of that I don't care about. We are quick mobility, so that's nice. So let me show you Pierce Ice on a backstab here. There is his lightning weapon. Okay, Pierce Ice, and boom. Absolutely devastating to these guys. So yeah, if you're going for something of, you know, something of consequence on these guys, you absolutely want to make sure that you're running Pierce Ice, and you will absolutely devastate these guys immediately. Okay, let's get back over there to the Black Greatsword boys. Okay, hopefully we get up the ladder here. And so those guys, they have several lightning attacks. Not all of their attacks are lightning. like they don't have lightning weapons or anything, so make sure you keep an eye on that as well. They are, you know, pretty devastating attacks and all that, but they are not absolutely awful. Yeah, you wanna stay as far away from these guys as usually possible. Okay, good. And now this guy's here, so let's go for debuff buildup. Oh, there's the pancake attack. Okay, and if he gets his shield bashes going here, we're gonna be in a really, really bad way. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Okay, good. So yeah, if you can get around these guys very, very easily, very, very quickly, they are super, super, super devastating, and that is the best way to go for killing these guys is typically backstabs with a very, very high Pierce Ice Veil. Some of the really, really good ones for Pierce Ice are obviously the Silver Garb. This is a very good one for that. You can go for the GXH Assault. This is a great Pierce Ice for those guys. Obviously the Bewitching Thorn is fantastic, and the Graceful Prominence is just at the top of the list here for Pierce Ice backstabs. You don't want to be going for a slash against these guys at all, and so that's what you want to be doing. And if you're in the Arachnid Grotto, I don't have it open here, but you can just literally backstab these guys once, and they die immediately. It's pretty hilarious because you have such a high damage ceiling with the Graceful Prominence. You can absolutely devastate these guys in one backstab. So the Miniboss version is actually one of the weaker types of what you run into here in Vayne, and the versions you find in the Tower of Trials are absolutely overwhelmingly powerful because they have higher health pools than what these guys have. Okay, so if we go for these here, and let's see, let's do this. So this, and watch the backstab here if we can get it. Oops. 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 Okay. Okay, no backstab apparently. There we go. Now watch the damage value. 16,000, so we killed him twice over in one backstab there. So if I could have got a parry at any point in time there, then I would have eradicated him before he even had a chance to do anything. So if we go, oh come on, man, we're losing a whole bunch of our abilities here. Okay, let's dash over here and let's try for a parry here if we can at all. So we'll go for 20% increase there to our damage, and there's his Rage of Perkunis. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Let's see here. I can't get the parry window there. Okay. Okay. And you can see that when they hit you very, 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 very hard. And this guy is kind of a delayed attack window just because of how the Black Greatsword is a kind of delayed big heavy weapon anyways. There we go. And so if we can get it here, and for me to show you, we'll do this and this. Oh, I didn't get my, okay. Okay, well, we are just getting shredded. Can't get out of the way to get a lineup for a parry window. But if we actually get the window and connect that parry, he dies in one hit. But as well as I die in just a few hits as well, because that's how devastating and how scary these guys are. They are a fantastic enemy here in Vayne. They are absolutely incredible. I love their design. I love everything about them. There we go. And boom, dead. 19,739. So absolutely devastated in one fell swoop there for these guys. Absolutely incredible enemies. But yeah, these guys are devastating. So kill them quick, pierce, ice, stun, and slow. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.